But you thought it was 1, 2, 3, sir.
I was waiting for it.
I'm about to fuck that up.
He fucked it up.
Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is John Lewis, and today we got
Ty.
Mushu Pork.
Welcome to the channel. You just subscribe right now because it's fucking lit. In this channel, you get reaction videos, dance covers, music covers, and original music, all-inclusive package. So sign up now.
Where do you sign?
Don't sign up, but subscribe to this channel.
It's one click away.
And today we are here to react to Drake. I'm upset.
I'm upset.
I am upset.
This is gonna be a long video. There's a lot to talk about, and that's aside from the video itself.
Beforehand, hashtag free Adonis. That's all I'm gonna say.
We haven't seen the video, but we've seen clips, so we kind of know where it's gonna go. But let's try to keep this. I like what you did there.
I'm coming.
I like what you did there. Let's briefly speak on it. Let's not spend too much time on it. We know that Drake and Pusha T have been
beefing,
and it's been for a long time, probably 5-6 years now. Subliminals here and there, until finally Push dropped
story.
Infrared
first.
Infrared, where he said,
going back to
on his album, what's the name of his album? Daytona. He said a line. It was written like Nas.
Damn, what was that line?
I'm not gonna remember this line.
It was something with like it was written like Nas, but it was a reference. Like you don't write your own shit, fam.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what he's saying.
Right.
I'm a music writer, so I'm not as
that's
upset, or I'm not the whole people writing and referencing for other artists. It's not a big deal to me because I do it all the time. Maybe for hip hop heads, like strict hip hop heads, I can understand why you might not want to put Drake on your top 5, but you got to put him on your top 5 of artists.
Yes.
Like in general.
Yeah, definitely.
Penmanship.
Because like even let's say, and what people get caught up in too is that, let's say he did get reference records, which he did. Reading This Is Too Late is not Drake's best work overall. Right. So unless there's reference tracks for other albums or other records, I'm not that mad at that situation either.
Right.
And Quinn Miller, Quinn Miller says himself, he's changed his life. So he helped somebody else grow in the music industry and got him a job and got him paid, and I see that as more important. So let's go back to the beef. So Infrared came out, and then a day later, like
more the release day of the album,
or
it was like
release day.
The Daytona came out, and then Drake's response was like
at 12 in the afternoon.
It's like he heard the
somebody
song
must have told Drake that it was coming, or he must have heard it. It's called the Duppy Freestyle. He dropped it on SoundCloud. Duppy means ghost.
Yeah.
And that shit was fire.
Yeah, it was.
I can't front. Cool. The beat, I think it was produced by my boy Wanda.
Push even showed his respect, talking about send the invoice.
But there's a lot of things that Drake said, and it was more towards Kanye than Push.
That's what I didn't like about Duppy.
Right.
I thought Duppy was a dope song or whatever, if you look at it like that.
Right.
But as a diss toward Push, I was like, nah, this isn't really for Push. You're saying more things that'll hurt other people that isn't part of the beef. I didn't understand that.
Kanye and his fiance.
And I do understand why Drake would be mad, because he went to Wyoming to help write and co-write on Ye or any other records with good music, and then Push drops the song,
right?
And then but Drake is like, fam, like I was just helping and you're killing me for what I was doing, for somebody doing the same to me.
Right.
So I can see where Drake would be confused and upset. And Boy Wonder, that beat was fucking fire.
Yeah.
And the song was good. And like you said, you brought it up. He was telling Push that he's gonna send him an invoice because he just gave him 20,000 more record sales, just bringing attention to
on release
to his name. And then he released the invoice, which is fucking hilarious.
That was dope too.
And then Push even liked it, so and reposted it.
They
was
sent
funny.
the invoice, yeah.
But then Push said, "I got a car." Someone got what's that Yu-Gi-Oh card that revives the dead or some shit?
Oh, the Monster Reborn.
The Monster Reborn.
He like
and that boy had his own track ready to go.
Oh,
it's called Adidan.
The story of
Adidan.
He remixed Jay-Z's
The Story of OJ, which dog beat selection crazy.
Yeah.
Artwork, but not artwork is not Photoshop real, but artwork for the song. disrespectful.
Real
but
unreleased footage of Drake.
Drake, you're looking sus with that. He tried to clean it up. I don't know.
I mean, even with the cleanup, it's way too much going on with this at this
And he
point.
knew he had to do it because he didn't even address
yeah.
it. He had to like put a
Yeah,
note
he skipped
on
everything
IG.
and went straight to the
A
to that
screenshot of
picture.
the notes on his phone.
Yeah.
And basically, let's just to cut it down because we can talk about this shit all day. Push, like he exposed Drake
Yeah.
and ended like that beef in general. Fast forward a little bit later, supposedly Drake has a crazy diss track that Jay Prince told him to not release because it was going to get even more personal and out of music, and which we don't want to happen because we love Push and we love Drake. Let's just skip all that because now we need to fucking talk about the video.
Actual video.
And this song actually came out a couple of days after the beef or while the beef was continuing. It's called I'm Upset. I think the record is cool.
Yes, it's alright.
We heard the record.
At first, I didn't like it because it was
Yeah,
such
'cause
a different sound, but then it got catchy.
But it sounds like the shit that the Black Boy JB type shit.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like that trendy shit.
Push even mentioned that on the diss track. He's like, "Ain't you talking about I'm upset?"
Which is funny.
That was hilarious. That's how you know he just did that.
But let's get right into the video. Like, get right into the video. We're probably 7 minutes into
We were
shit.
like 13
Sorry,
minutes.
guys.
They're gonna hate us.
I know.
My cousin looks just like Drake.
Shout out the page.
Sophie the porn star.
But I didn't even know it was a girl there. I can't even see.
Yo, these lights.
That boy trying to sneak his way out of here.
Oh, okay, he's in the gym. I see the logo.
She said high school reunion. Hey. Raptors. The Toronto Raptors currently in court. Must be nice.
That's where you sleep, bro. You don't got no house.
I do love the beat though.
Yeah. I'm upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect. So offended that I had to double check.
The most interesting man in the world.
Always take the money over sex. That's why they need me out the way, what you expect. Got a lot of blood and it's cold. They keep trying to get me for my soul. Thankful for the women that I know. Can't go 50-50 with no hope.
Hey.
Every
Brody.
month.
The grassy
I'm
Brody.
supposed to pay her bills and get her what she want. I still got like 7 years of doing what I want. My dad still got child support from 1991. Out of town, people love to pop a lot of shit and come around. Word of Flacco Jody, he done seen us put it down. Niggas asking if I'm cool, I'm upset. 100,000 on my head is disrespect.
Hey.
So
The
offended
grassy
that I
Brody.
had to double check.
Where's she from too? She's from somewhere else.
This is real life, niggas think we playing chess.
That was a show called.
So what's next? Jump up out the bed like I'm possessed. I go out on tour and I say I'm drinking less. And I'm getting loose and getting pictures from my ex.
Should have sat in a wheelchair.
SMS,
I
triple
would have
X.
enjoyed this.
That's the only time I ever shoot below the neck. Why you keep on shooting if you know that nigga dead?
I follow his girlfriend.
Why? Hey, whatchamacallit?
Silent Joe.
Got a lot of blood and it's cold.
Silent J.
They keep trying to get me for my soul. Thankful for
Listen.
the women that I know.
That's funny.
Can't go
Oh
50-50
my
with
god,
no
I cannot
hope.
look at this right. It's so awkward.
Every month.
Oh,
She
no.
don't even love me, she just putting on the front. She gon' try and set a lot of
Is that the nerdy kid that shot him?
Yep.
In the grassy? That made him go in a wheelchair? That's it?
Yep.
Drop his ass.
Still got beef.
Yeah, if you guys want to touch on it.
So yeah, that kid, I didn't really watch Degrassi like that. My cousin did.
My sister did.
So she explained to me about Drake's past and why they call him Wheelchair Jimmy. So I guess, I don't know if he was the one bullying the kid, but this kid like spazzed out one day in school and pulls out a gun and ends up shooting Drake. What kind of show is this for kids? I don't know.
I think it's technically for teens.
Well, teens, I'm sorry. Well, he shoots Wheelchair Jimmy. Well, Jimmy, and turns him into Wheelchair Jimmy.
Then he
He
became-
becomes immune. Like, or
Immune?
not immune.
Paralyzed?
Paralyzed from his waist down. And there's even a scene where him and his girlfriend are trying to have sex, but his thing won't even get up. So that kid right there, he deserves to get jumped.
The guy who's running away.
Yes.
$1,500, old man. We call this the Jimmy.
Guys, I was gonna say it was kind of garbage last time, so I'd be like,
Ooh. The plug.
that was cute.
Jimmy right with the kids.
It's tough for me. It's all for two of my favorite students, by the way.
Yeah.
Here.
Lit.
Oh yeah. Presley want a photo, but you already know those.
Hey.
What's that? The Model Genie YOLO.
Hey.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's like a good old time.
Is that a blow dog?
I'm set. $500,000 on my head, I can't accept, yeah. At least it made me feel like someone tried their best, yeah. Wanna waste $500,000, be my guest. Make me wanna buy a vest
Hey.
and a tech.
You
Yeah,
said.
too lit.
But I'm blessed, I just checked.
Oh, that's gross.
Baby never met me
Well,
in the
ruined my day.
flesh. Say she got something, she gotta come here and
Oh, my
collect.
union
That shit
looks
is
like
in a box to the left, to the left. Got a lot of blood and it's cold.
She's so bad.
They keep trying to get me for my soul.
I didn't know she was on the gospel.
Thankful for the women that I know. Can't go 50-50 with no hope.
He's scanning his booty. Look out for that one. Wow, like that? Ooh, there we go. He's showing some Degrassi. Oh,
D9 real quick.
Where I was
Feels like Swerve.
this
Dog,
guy, is all
what
you
the
do,
heck?
bro? That boy's a lightweight. Hey. Watch out.
You know, last time everything
I
happened.
better see a wheelchair right now.
That'll be funny.
It brings me back to the days of when it was like, hey, how much now? It was like,
Look at that.
smoking weed,
Hey,
doing
this
mom,
man's still throwing up.
beers, drinking beers, rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? Who smokes the blunts? Rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Hey, bro, we know that guy. He knows the guy. We know the guy said $15. Little man, put it in my hand. Noise. Doing the robot.
Is this the same rap from the
Look
movie?
at that mess. Look at that. Hey, I know that guy too.
It might
It
be.
feels similar if it's not.
Boy, still got home.
Yo, what the fuck?
But wait, there's more.
Mom rolls out in the wheelchair. Oh, they're showing everybody.
That's crazy.
There we go. Look at him. He shot that man. Oh, lit.
Yeah, we'll keep it right there. I will say I didn't watch Degrassi. I guess none of us did. So I'm not in love with this video because of that reason. Because I know it's
Just a nostalgic.
it'll be a big deal if we watch the show. For those who watch the show, I can imagine it's a big deal.
Oh my God.
But I do think it's cool that he did that because
Word.
he brought back everybody.
Exactly.
Real
And the
friends.
funny thing is that wasn't he like a rapper? Eventually
On
became
the
a
show.
rapper on the show.
Yeah.
So for him to bring back the crew as a real rapper,
That's lit.
that's like goals. That's like
That's what
perfect.
you want to do with your life.
And there's a line that Drake says. He's like, my high school reunion is gonna have to be detected or something like.
Something like that. I know what you're talking about too. I was thinking about it. I just can't remember the line anymore.
But the video's cool for those to us who they didn't watch Degrassi.
It's the fun.
But it is cool. I understand why people were really
Making
like
a big deal about it.
Right. The song is pretty decent when you listen to it more and more.
Yeah.
But this is why I do like Drake a lot, because even with all his success, he has mad fun on every video that he's in.
Yeah.
He's either doing the shoe or like he's acting, looking, making funny faces. Like I respect that about him, that he still keeps his humor, even in like at the standard or of his career.
You gotta respect that, man.
Yeah, man, he's one of the greatest
Living life.
as an artist.
He's come a long
And
way.
actually, the album is coming out June 29th.
Yep.
It's called Scorpio or Scorpion.
Scorpion, I think.
It's coming soon. Of course, he picked something that has an emoji that he could throw an emoji on. It's marketing 101.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Okay, so let's touch on this before I forget.
Touch it.
So we know Drake dropped "Nice for What," and he dropped "God's Plan." Two amazing songs. I think both broke hella records. But this third one sounds completely different.
Bonus tracks.
So, are the first two even going to be on the album?
I mean, don't forget about Diplomatic Community too. That was
But that was on the EP.
completely- Wasn't that with God's Plan? It was God's
You're
Plan
right, you're right,
and
you're
Diplomatic Community. But I
Bonus
don't know.
tracks.
I was looking for more of that side of Drake.
Right.
But
I think everybody
I
was.
feel like we're gonna see. I mean, he's been doing kind of these more trendy vibes for a little
Features,
bit. Exactly, and that's so. I don't know if those are really. We'll see.
He's like, I like this sound. Let me do it for myself.
Because like we said, "Nice for What," God's Plan was like, you know, he's like the nice guy in hip hop. Like he
Yeah.
was doing that, he was keeping that trend. So I thought it was going to continue, but then he dropped some Upset, which is very different. It's not bad, but it's just different from what we were receiving. But the video is fun though, so he has 3 good videos so far because he did drop a video for the other 2,
Let's
which
think
are
about
really
it before we get
good.
ranked on in the comments. Like, oh, you got this? Like this, bro?
Like he did God's Plan and he did That's for What. And they're looking gonna, well, yeah, because God's Plan was in that little EP thing. If it was an EP, but but I feel like low key he's gonna put it on the album because of the records that it broke,
Right.
and that goes. They count as album sales
Right.
and the new streaming age that we in the industry now. So they're probably gonna do it.
Yeah,
Problem. They have to.
So I mean,
That's
just
the
provide
case.
more records so that we don't feel like we heard half the album already
Right.
when it comes out.
Yeah, definitely don't drop a 7-song.
I don't even think with the beef he can afford to do that. Like Drake is gonna have to tighten up on this album here
I mean, a 22-song.
because a lot of people were 50-50 with More Life. You can't deny that there is hits on there, but as overall, like there's people on the fence. I think his like last undeniable thing was Nothing Was the Same. Like that album was like that shit was hard.
Yeah, it's people might argue with that, but I feel like that's true.
I mean, Views
At
was
that point,
he didn't even like Views. he himself said to that was a dark time. Like he didn't want to make music like that. He wanted to do like Controller. He wanted to be happy vibes. So none of these albums are bad. It's just like he knew he could have done better in some ways. So I feel like I'm not saying that this album is gonna define, make or break Drake because we know Drake is gonna be cool.
You cannot break this guy. Push
Yeah.
you couldn't break this guy.
Yeah, especially with that.
Right. So we know it's not gonna make or break him, but we hope that that at least he's happy with the overall result,
Right.
and he feels as good and confident at the record, and hopefully we get the same vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah, I need some fire Drake. I missed on
Honestly,
Drake.
it's been a while.
But we're not upset because quick reminder.
Wow.
Quick reminder, guys, I am a music artist, and I would highly appreciate if you checked out my music. The links will be here, and here. And our social media will be in the description below. So follow us, interact,
Send the hoods.
Say hi.
whatever that means. Here we go, 1, 2, 3.